Good morning, first grade. For today's math lesson, we're going to begin with the group Unstoppables. Now, for today, Unstoppables, you're going to be able to solve two-digit and three-digit problems. You're going to be able to identify the price of a given item, and you're also going to be able to recall before and after numbers. Now, focus on number one. Now, one says write the sums and differences. So it's key that you pay attention to the correct sign, whether you're adding or subtracting. Now let's focus on number two. Number two wants us to read the menu, then we're going to write the cost beside the food below, and then write the sums. So here we have a salad, which is 89 cents. We have soup, which is 25 cents. We have an orange, which is 20 cents. We have a hot dog. I could go for a hot dog right now. It's 50 cents. Even have hamburger, it's 90 cents. You can't beat that price. A hamburger for 90 cents. That's the ideal price. They had peanuts, which are 35 cents, milk for 75 cents, and my favorite juice, apple juice, which is 65 cents. I need to find whoever restaurant or store has this menu, because these are some great prices. Okay, so here you're going to add the apple juice and the orange juice to find the sum. So let's do that. So the price of an apple juice is 65 cents. So we're at 65 there. And how much does an orange cost? Orange costs 20 cents. So we're adding 65 cents plus 20 cents, and that will give us 5 plus 0. I'm sorry, 5. Yes, 5 plus 0 is 5. 6 plus 2 is 8. So the apple juice and the orange juice combined, that will give you 85 cents. So the next problem that you'll be working on, you'll be adding the hot dog. So you're going to find the price of the hot dog, and then the peanuts. And you're going to add those together, and that will be able to give you your sums. So let's flip the page over to page 314. So it asks us count by tens to write the before and after numbers. We count them by tens this time. Okay, here we have 145. Notice we're going to change in that digit to ones digit. So 135, 145, 155. So let's try the next one. Here we have 111. What do you think when we're looking at this digit right here comes before by 10? What do you think? 101, that's correct. So 101, 111, 120, 121. Let's go over here, 266. What comes before 266? Looking at that 6. What number do you think comes before? 256. So 256 comes before, and then you're going to write what number that comes after. And then we have number 2. It says draw eggs to solve the story problem. So here, a female cardinal usually lays 4 pale green eggs. An oriole lays 5 whitest eggs, and a woodpecker lays 4 white eggs. How many eggs do the 3 birds lay in a row? So notice there are 3 nests. So in one nest, you're drawing 4 eggs. The next nest, you're drawing 5 eggs. And then the other nest, you're drawing 4 eggs. Then what you're going to do, you're adding all these eggs together. So you're going to add the eggs that you drew. So you add 4 plus 5 plus 4, and that will give you your answer. Now let's look at number 3. Number 3 says a scrub jay is 12 inches long. A chipping sparrow is only 5 inches long. How much longer is the scrub jay than the chipping arrow? So this is a subtraction problem. So you're subtracting the scrub jay, which is 12 inches, you're subtracting 12 from the chipping sparrow, which is 5 inches. So 12 minus 5, that will tell you how much longer the scrub jay is. That will give you a correct answer. Now let's focus on number 4. Number 4 says, write the answers to the combination that your teacher says. So let's focus on A. Excuse me. Letter A, 7 plus 5. 7 plus 5. Letter B, 11 minus 4. Letter B, 11 minus 4. Letter C, 12 minus 6. Letter C, 12 minus 6. Letter D, 9 plus 3. 9 plus 3. Letter E, 11 minus 7. 11 minus 7. And letter F, 4 plus 6 minus 3. I'll read that again. Letter F, 4 plus 6 minus 3. Okay, let's move on to number 5. Number 5 says mark the circle under the correct answer. So let's do a few of those. Okay, here we're trying to decide. We have 1 gallon. That's 1 gallon equal to 4 pints or 4 quarts. What do you think 1 gallon is equal to? Is it equal to 4 pints? But notice the pints are smaller. Or does 4, just look at the size of the quarts as you can look on your page, or 4 quarts. What do you think? Yes, 4 quarts, so you rub that in, equals 1 gallon. It takes 4 quarts to equal 1 gallon. Now, as you look on the next one, it says 1 quart. Now, does 1 quart, do you think that equals 2 pints or 2 cups? 1 quart, is that 2 pints or 2 cups?